Yes, sir.
I can drink water while I'm doing apparently not social distance. The crosswind together.
And hello, friends, alongside Cooper Katsky, I'm Benjamin Paris, welcoming you into the Stutler Bowl for this afternoon's 5A field hockey matchup between the Cherry Creek Bruins and the Kent Denver Sun Devils.
There you go, Ben.
Cooper, senior night for the Cherry Creek girls out there, coming off a tough loss on Monday, their first loss of the season, so it's a revenge game, it's senior night. All things seem like things are going to go their way tonight, but it's snowing. The field looks like it could be pretty slick. What do you think's the action might look like this afternoon?
I mean, just coming down to the weather, like it can determine the outcome of just about any sport. So, I mean, I think it should be a good matchup, but yeah, coming off of that loss against Regis, I think they're going to come out strong. I think they're going to come out hot, so it should be a good game.
Cooper, these girls absolutely dominated Regis for the better part of the first half, but one play really killed it. It gave Regis the momentum where they basically had a breakaway from the 40-yard line on in, and although Cherry Creek really looked like to be the better team, the momentum was shifting Regis' way. How big do you think that getting that early momentum is going to be as the game goes on?
Oh, it's huge. Starting off strong, you got to get that first goal. You got to get that first goal because after that, they all seem to flow. So going against a team like Kent, who, they've had a pretty decent season, I think they'll start out strong.
Well, just about ready. As we get the starting lineups, once again, it is senior night. Cherry Creek honored a number of seniors pregame, and it is probably not their final game at the Stutler Bowl. They should have at least an opening round playoff matchup here, but their final regular season at that. In Cooper, we have a little bit of a student section that has formed for today's game, and it looks like April in Colorado, if you ask me.
I know. This is horrendous, to say the least.
You never know what you're going to get. It could be 80 degrees for the playoffs. You never know. Looks like we got a full field sprint for the starting lineup.
I was going to say, Creek's got a big senior roster, too. I wasn't aware of that.
All right. So the team's just about to hit the field as we get ready to go in this one. And Emma Litvin will be in goal this afternoon for the Bruins. I believe she's across from Claire Van Kempen of the Sun Devils. So a good goaltending matchup as Litvin's ready to bounce back, as is the whole team, following Monday's matchup against Regis. And we are in for a good one. Cherry Creek won the first matchup of the season at Kent. So now they are ready to go for round number 2. The Bruins coming in at 8-1, the Sun Devils 6-3. The regular season conclusion is right now on the Cherry Creek Sports Network as Ella Pratt gets us going from midfield. And we'll see if the Bruins can set up their early press that they had in the last game, where they really didn't let Regis in front of the 50-yard line for really the entire first half, with the exception of one play. As Cherry Creek, so far the defense has gone to work as Izzy Assini walking in. She's going to send one towards the net. It's kick saved by Van Kempen as it comes to the stick of Sam Schoflick. As Schoflick battling for it, just poked out of the hitting zone. And it is sticked away by Kent as they're looking to clear. And they just get it across the midline, but Cherry Creek there to dump it back across the field. So we have our first whistle of the game, which will award the ball to Cherry Creek. And Alex Michelotti will hit that one forward and knock the stick out of a Sun Devil defender as we get another whistle that will help out Cherry Creek. As Marsh get a knock that one ahead. So the Bruins trying to set up an offensive zone pressure. And now Kent is going to get their first whistle, get the ball back as they're going to begin the offensive clear out.
Creek's starting off strong here, Ben. They're coming out aggressive. Is it not working?
No, it is. They can hear you.
Oh. What's up, guys? We have some camera difficulties. We're getting on that right now. Now I think we're back on track.
Apologies for the slight loss of the video feed, but you haven't missed anything quite yet, as we're still scoreless, almost 3 minutes, so just about 2.5 into the first quarter of this one. But Cherry Creek, it's been more of the same, as they have really spent these first 2.5 minutes exclusively in the offensive end. So the Bruins will get the ball back just as the ball crosses midfield. Cooper, your first 3 minutes of your broadcasting career, what do you think?
I mean, I'm loving it, Ben. Student section's going crazy. Creek came out strong, hustling all across the field. It's fun to watch.
And I couldn't think, field hockey as your first broadcast, not too shabby.
I know.
So the ball will just cross midfield, and it's going to go Kent's way. So now, for the first time today, they're going to want to set up things on the offensive end, but they really haven't gotten past this point on the field so far as they're going to knock it ahead. Looks like they'll get it inside the final quarter of the field, but just like that, Cherry Creek will get it back, and it will be hit across field by Kristen Kelly. Bruins had numbers, but the ball just missed the intended receiver of the pass, which I believe was Emily Sands. So Kent will get it back. And another whistle. Cherry Creek going to get a good opportunity here, and they're going to have to back up first. So inside the offensive end, Cherry Creek trying to set something up inside the circle, and a backhanded pass is going to go through the end line. But Cherry Creek starting to gel just a little bit, trying to hit those passes, and things aren't too bad. So as Kent takes things from 16 yards out, they're going to knock it all the way downfield. Cherry Creek able to get there first. That's where they made some mistakes on plays like that in the previous game. But looks like a good turnaround so far as we're approaching the 5-minute point of the first quarter. And that pass missed out of bounds on the far side, so Kent will try once again to set things up and try to penetrate the Cherry Creek defense, as that ball was deflected high. And Kent will take it back to the 40.
Ooh, great block.
Excellent block, but the lead pass was blocked, a block of their own for Kent. So now they're going to try to get things on the offensive end as just an outstretched pass, but Kent able to generate a turnover. As it comes to Hunt. Eleanor Hunt sends it ahead. It's inside the circle, but the Cherry Creek defense there to stand it up. But we have a whistle. And it looks like it might just end up with a penalty shot opportunity for Kent. Or we're going to bring this one to the end line for an insert. So the first insert of the game is for Kent, as Cherry Creek gets their 4 defenders in the goal. Here we go as it comes on in. A shot is blocked by Cherry Creek. Another one as Pratt got some wood on it. And the defense playing strong for Cherry Creek, as now they're going to try to clear it upfield, and they will. That was a textbook defensive stop on the insert.
Ben, that's going to be the real game changer in this game is defense.
So now Cherry Creek marching downfield, but a whistle is going to get the ball back to Kent Cooper. In the last game, Cherry Creek cannot capitalize on their inserts. They had just about a dozen of them, but they came up empty. So if they can start hitting on those, whoever takes the most advantage of those opportunities could probably win this game.
Exactly. You could have the ball on your side of the field for 90% of the game, but if you can't capitalize on that 90%, then it was worth nothing. You know, they come down, one shot, one goal, it could be a game changer.
So Litvin has some early momentum, as does the Cherry Creek defense. It's a shot there is tipped wide.
Just a bit outside.
Tallulah Fuse ripped one, and looks like Cherry Creek is going to have the stay in the offensive end after that. But so far, a great defensive stop for Kent, as the Bruins will take this one out about 25 yards out. It's going to come to the near side for Alex Michelotti. Michelotti just rolled off the end of her stick, so now she's going to have to play a little bit of catch-up as Kent is going to get this one across the field and dump on in, but there for the Bruins is Lilia Cini.
Great hustle by Lily Cini right there.
And she makes her defender fall. Guess it must be pretty slick out there. So the ball is going to come up to Kristen Kelly. And she knocks that one ahead, but not able to get it out of the Bruins half of the field. So we get a whistle there as the Bruins will have yet another clearing opportunity. But Kent setting up with the defensive scheme well. That one just going to come out of bounds, but stay with the Sun Devils. And a great poke check move there by Ella Pratt. And this one going to stay with Kent. The student section not liking that one. So Hunt is going to knock that one ahead, and another good defensive stop so far by the Bruins, and they're going to be awarded the ball.
I'm telling you, Ben, those defensive plays right there mean a lot in a game like this. It's cold, it's hard, you know.
Cooper, how do you feel about good defense leading to good offense?
Oh, defense wins championships. I mean, since the Regis game, you know, offense can only get you so far. Defense is what really makes an impact on the game.
Very well put. So the Bruins have played stellar on both ends so far. That pass couldn't quite hit Reagan Digby as it's knocked ahead by Kaput. As Schafflick gets around some defenders and will get it up to Digby. Can Digby get a past her defender? She cannot, and it last touched her stick. And now Digby's going to get a block. It comes to Schafflick. Schafflick able to get around some defenders. As Schafflick pass is going to get ahead. Cherry Creek looks like had a 3-on-3 for a moment.
Ooh. As
Digby was stood up as she was trying to enter the circle. And Cherry Creek is going to move this one backwards in order to go back forwards as Ella Pratt didn't quite get all of that one. And now Kent with an opportunity, but another great defensive play. So Michelotti gets that one across midfield up to Schafflick. Schafflick was looking for Digby, but that one was blocked by Kaput. And sent back to the Cherry Creek defenseman. As Kent with a good job protecting the ball, and Cherry Creek able to stand them up on the line. Alex Michelotti with another great play for the Bruins.
Michelotti's been flying all over the field this game, making plays. It's awesome.
As Marsh going to knock that one ahead, we have a whistle. And let's see who the ball will go to. I believe it's going to be the Bruins. So Pratt is going to knock this one ahead and send it towards the circle, but it was blocked before it could get there. The Bruins making yet another good play. And it comes to Sam Schafflick. Schafflick's pass, intended for Fuse, will eventually get there.
Oop.
And it looks like Schafflick just lost her stick, but another good play there by Michelotti. And we have a whistle that will get the ball back to Kentville. Some stellar play from Michelotti so far. She's getting involved early as Sands just lost the ball. And Ken's going to get it back as it looks like the snow's starting to come down a little bit harder inside 3 minutes to go. In quarter number one. We're still scoreless here on senior nights. As Michelotti going to knock that one ahead for Fuse. Fuse was looking for Kelly. And then it was knocked ahead by Ella Cobb. But the Bruins able to get this one back. See if they can pitch in. And it's going to be knocked down by Kelly. And now Kent able to get across the field. And a whistle going to help out Kent as they're going to able to get some more people involved in the offense and get upfield as they'll bring this one ahead. In and through into the offensive zone. We'll send it down inside the last 5 yards of the field. Will be knocked out of bounds and stay with the Sun Devils. Rather, it's going to go back to Cherry Creek with 1:45 left to go in the opening quarter.
Ben, they need to make something happen here in these last few minutes.
Looks like the momentum's decently even as both teams have made some pretty good defensive stops.
I mean, especially Kent coming off of that loss against Creek about 2 weeks ago. Like, they've came out surprisingly strong.
So now the Bruins, with just 80 seconds to go in the quarter, looking to build some momentum as they get through on offense. Going to be knocked through by Sam Schaufflich. Then it's going to come to Kelly. As Kelly tried to get that one ahead, but it's intercepted by Kent. And another reception made by the Bruins and Camille Marsh. Is Marsh going to knock that one ahead? Was looking for Fuse and got it to her as Fuse lets a shot on and it's a kick save. As another shot by the Bruins was blocked in traffic. And now the Bruins are going to get an insert opportunity.
Clock's ticking down here, Ben. They got to do something quick.
Inside 40 seconds to go. So the Bruins have their best opportunity, their first insert of the game, and this could be what they've been waiting for. And here comes the insert. It comes to Marsh. She lets it go, and it's a kick save. Another great save by Van Kempen. 10 seconds to go. We'll see if Cherry Creek can try to get one more opportunity. Now just 5 ticks left on the clock. The Bruins should try to get a shot on goal, and that will bring us to the conclusion of quarter number 1. Both teams had one insert opportunity in that first quarter, but so far we're scoreless. It's 0-0 after 1 on CCSN. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Stutler Bowl here on senior night for the Cherry Creek Bruins after 1 quarter. The Bruins and Sun Devils tied here on the Cherry Creek Sports Network. Cooper, your thoughts on that first quarter?
Ben, I'm telling you, man, I'm going to keep saying it the whole game. Defense, defense, defense. A lot of emphasis on it. Both sides really stepping out tonight, especially Kent's Claire Van Kempen with 3 amazing saves. So, yeah.
So the Bruins had a late scoring opportunity in that first quarter where they unfortunately were stood up by Kent. But it looks like they might just have the early momentum as they're going to start quarter number 2 here with the ball as Digby makes a terrific play to maintain possession as Digby will send it to her teammate. And then it comes to Assini. Assini tried to let one go, and she couldn't, as it looks like Kent's going to knock this one out of bounds.
Digby's speed is just killing over here on the left side. Kent cannot keep up with her.
As Digby, one of the speediest players on this Bruins roster, indeed, Cooper. And let's see if she can lead to some goals. So the Bruins look to get it inside the circle. And we're going to get a stoppage, and another insert is coming for the Bruins. This one going to come to the left side of the cage. Believe it's going to be taken by Assini. So it's knocked ahead. And a shot is on it. It's just wide.
Oh, man, they're close, Ben. They're close.
As Pratt let one go.
They're knocking on that door, Ben.
So the Bruins with two of those chances, and they've done just about everything except for bury it so far. So that one came out of bounds. Going to stay with the Bruins as Michelotti will send it in for them. And now Fuse sends it to Kelly, as Kelly will let one go. And we will get a whistle. Ball will be awarded to Kent. Now, Cooper, despite the precipitation, the temperature doesn't seem it's too awful out there.
I know. I just looked it up. It's 30 degrees here at the Stutler Bowl, which, you know, considering the situation, is not too bad.
I think it was probably colder on Monday.
100. Oh,
or they
excuse me.
Or they turned the heat on up here in the booth, but I don't think they did. So it feels a lot warmer out, all things
I'm
considered.
toasty, Ben. I don't know about you.
Feeling good up here, and they're still moving fast out there, so it must not be too cold down there as the Bruins have things back on the offensive end. As Fuse was racing for it, and she'll get to it first. Ball is tipped out of bounds, so it should stay with the Bruins as Fuse will bring this one back in.
Ooh, little yangle there, Ben.
Ooh.
You see that?
I like it from Fuse, and ball knocked out of bounds and going to be given to Kent, to the displeasure of the student section. As Kent tries to get this one across midfield, and they will. Can the Bruins make a stop? They can. A good play there made by Michelotti to stop some of the Kent momentum as they're going to knock it ahead again. And a stoppage is going to keep the ball with Kent. As Digby blocked that one. That one went high above her waist, so the Bruins are going to be able to get it back. A great hit there by Michelotti, I believe. We'll get this one ahead. So the Bruins just get a stop before the ball rolled past midfield. As Fuse is going to knock this one in. It's on net. It's a kick save. What a shot from Fuse to get that on net. As that shot came from Schaufflich. And the Bruins keeping the momentum as Kelly now will take a shot. It's blocked. And it's going to just stay inbound. But it looks like Cherry Creek is going to get yet another scoring chance. So the insert going to come from Schaufflich.
Ben, I am loving the student section right now.
As Schaufflich's pass comes to
sets her up.
Ella Pratt. She just can't get it away. Cooper, that give and go is beautiful. That give and go always ends up on the stick of Ella Pratt, and
Ben,
I know she's going to bury it.
I know. They need to capitalize. They need to capitalize. It's cold. I promise you, if I was out there, I'd be a little chilly. You got to start early and start hard. You can't wait till the end of the game to make these plays.
So the Bruins are just about 5 minutes into the second quarter now, as that one's going to reach the end line. And we are still scoreless. So we're now inside 10 minutes to go left in this first half. As it was knocked ahead to Camille Marsh. She's going to save that from going across midfield, and Kent's going to have another good chance to clear, as they do, and was looking for a pass to McGod.
Oh.
But Kent couldn't hit it.
What happened there?
Quite sure, but the Bruins have the ball, so. As they get it across midfield, Kent defender just going to be able to control it, but here come the Bruins storming back as Miner was trying to stand up the Bruins, and she will, as they're going to come on through forward.
Oh.
And the Bruins just missed on that hit. It's going to end up with Kent coming back the other way, and there's going to be a whistle. And it looks like Kent will now have an insert chance. And all this came off a failed Cherry Creek clear. So in it comes for the Sun Devils to the top of the circle. And Cherry Creek getting their sticks in there. Backdoor diving save by Litvin. Wow!
That was incredible.
Litvin just dove across the crease and makes the stop at the post. And it looks like Kent's going to have another chance. But what a save to keep it scoreless.
That one's going on the highlight reel, Ben.
Absolutely. Tell you, Cooper, the Cherry Creek students far outnumber the Kent Denver parents, and I think they might take that one personally.
You know, I'm be honest, I'm a little disappointed in Kent. Only being a few blocks away, no students showed out today. Very, very disappointing, especially on a rivalry game such as this one.
This one knocked through, got past and behind Litvin. And another insert is incoming, but so far, the Bruins doing a good job standing them up as we approach the midway point in this second quarter. It is still scoreless. Right, Cooper, I'm surprised as well that there's no Kent fans here.
I know, it's a little disappointing.
I don't know if they got scared by the weather, but there's no more attendance restriction. That high shot is saved by Litvin.
Oh, my
She knocks
gosh.
it out of the air. Can the Bruins get upfield?
Have a day. Why don't Jesus?
Emma Litvin,
fabulous.
on her senior night, is playing spectacular.
Big-time players make big-time plays. You know what I'm saying, Ben?
And big-time moments, such as your senior night. It doesn't really get much bigger for this for athletes all around the world, really. Every athlete thinks about their senior night. As a race for the balls, the Bruins will get there first and knock it ahead. And a whistle is going to get the Bruins possession. So as the Bruins are able to get this one across the midfield marking and in and through to the offensive side of things, as trying to make a play there was Ella Pratt. And a whistle going to get the Bruins the ball as Pratt going to bring this one ahead. Pratt trying to get into the circle. And then she's going to back out. Some good stick handling moves. And Pratt gets that one through, but it goes past the end line. So Kent will take back over. So Kent going to begin their clearing attempt now. And they're just able to get it past midfield, but some Bruins are there, and through the legs. As this one is sent ahead to Anna Mahoney.
Great ball control.
So Mahoney knocks that one into the circle, but Bruins aren't able to get their sticks and control it, but there's Michelotti making another great play. And Michelotti standing up her defender with the stick. but a whistle's going to give Kent the ball. Michelotti's been spectacular, Cooper.
I'm telling you, the hustle, it makes a difference.
Maybe it runs in the family. The brother was a great player on this lacrosse field.
100%.
So here come the Bruins yet again as just missed there by Schaufflik.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
And the Bruins are warned for being their sideline, being too far, I guess, in front of the yellow line. They got too excited, and the official not liking it. Just trying to be a part of the game. Cooper, what do you think of the official's bright yellow jacket?
I mean, you know, he just likes to be seen, I guess. Looking for all the attention, but oh, I'm just kidding.
Can see him for miles. Can see him for anywhere.
Must have thought we were going skiing today.
So Kent has the ball as we're inside 4 minutes to go in the first half. Scoreless here at the Stutler Bowl. And a whistle will keep the ball with Kent. As into the offensive circle they come, but Bruins will be able to stand them up and begin a clearing attempt as they just lose it. Looked like a Bruin might have been tripped in the process. A shot on as a kick save by Litvin. And a whistle is going to get Kent an insert opportunity. And believe it's a yellow card comes to Michelotti.
Ooh. I don't know about that one, Ben.
Pretty good defense to me. But Michelotti is carded there, and it's going to end up with an opportunity for the Sun Devils.
The snow's starting to let up, Ben. Might turn into a nice day. See the sun coming out.
Could be a great second half. Could be 50 degrees by the end of the second half.
I mean, with this Colorado weather, it might be 70 and sunny.
As the inbound comes for Kent, and the Bruins still in all of the passing and shooting lanes, and they're able to stand it up again. Now, can they clear? Yes, they can.
Marsh, great pass.
And it's going to be a two-on-none.
Get going.
It's a two-on-none for the Bruins. Can they finish it? The pass to Mahoney.
Go! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, Ben. That's what I'm saying. Capitalize on those moments. Wait, what happened?
Did they call it off?
What?
And it's called off. Mahoney must have kicked it in. It must have not gone off her stick. But the Bruins had a two-on-none, and oh, man.
Mr. Yellow Jacket, or Neon Green Jacket, looking for some more attention, I guess.
So Mahoney gets the goal taken away after an excellent clear came from Marsh. It was a 2-on-0 for Cherry Creek. You don't see that too often, and
I mean,
they kind of capitalized on it.
I mean, I guess I don't agree with the call, but I'm also not the one out there, so I might say, doesn't really matter. But, I mean, just great overall play. Marsh with the pass. It's like it all came together. So I think they'll have a few more of these this game.
And you want to crash the net as here come the Bruins again. They
Speak
got
of the
numbers into the circle. They
Go!
shoot and score.
Let's go!
This one will count, and the Bruins are up 1-0.
I told you, Creek's rolling. They got the momentum.
You can't take that one away. And the Bruins, with under 2 to go in the first half, are on top 1-0.
Cat better get some energy here, Ben, because they are dead.
So Cherry Creek takes the 1-0 lead after they get the goal taken away from them. That one will count for sure. And they're going to try to take this lead, if not extend it into halftime. Is this one going to be awarded to Kent? So they have 90 more seconds try to strike back on these Bruins as it comes to head to Mahoney. Mahoney gets around her defender. As it comes to Fuse, and then back for Schaufflik. Schaufflik to Fuse. Fuse looking for Mahoney. As Mahoney had the ball taken away from her, but a good stop and a block pass there from Schaufflik.
Schaufflik has also been a standout player this game, making plenty of plays.
Inside a minute to go. Kent trying to get the ball upfield. And it was blocked. Wow, shin blocked by Mahoney.
That's why you got shin guards, Ben.
That's got to hurt. 36 seconds in clock running now as the Bruins have it, knocked ahead by Lily Assini. As Abby Jacobson will try to carry it across midfield. She stood up a little bit, but she chips it around and on into the offensive side of things as Anna Mahoney will knock this one ahead. It's blocked down by Kent. 15 seconds to go in the first half. As Kelly made a good play there. And with 5 seconds left and a whistle, that is just going to do it for half number 1. Your score after one half of action on the Cherry Creek Sports Network. The Cherry Creek Bruins won. The Kent Denver Sun Devils nothing. We'll get Cooper's first half thoughts after this break on CCSN, and we'll be back with half number 2. With Cooper Katsky, I'm Benjamin Paris. Halftime here at the Stutler Bowl. The Cherry Creek Bruins lead it 1-0. Cooper, what'd you like in that first half?
Defense, Ben. I'm telling you, I'm going to keep saying it the whole game. Creek's defense, especially from the keeper, they were fabulous. Some of those plays, that diving play for one of the first shots on goal, incredible.
So Litvin made some spectacular stops out there in half number one. The Bruins finally got things going in the offensive zone, were able to capitalize. I mean, the momentum clearly on their side. Kent looked a little bit tired at the end of that. They're trying to recuperate here with just about a minute left in the halftime break, but Cherry Creek is rolling. Do you think that's going to continue, especially with this weather dying down a little bit?
Oh, 100%. Even after that biased missed call by the by the referee, and coming back and getting that score, they're going to come out in the second half firing, 100%. That goal, the whole part of that end of that second quarter, it was all on Kent's side. It was all on Kent's side. The ball control by Marsh and by Cini and by Michelotti was just incredible.
Spectacular. We will have half number two, the remainder of this one, coming up next on CCSN. Back with you, half number two, just about ready to go here from the Stutler Bowl. The Bruins lead it 1-0 with 30 minutes left in this one, and the Bruins played a pretty spectacular first half, and so far, perfect on the defensive side of things, as our first whistle of half number two will get Cherry Creek possession of the ball as they'll knock it ahead through the offensive side of things. Can they save it from going out? Not quite, as it just will outrun Emily Sands.
That one had some heat on it, Ben.
So the Bruins coming out with a little bit of some flashy play in this second half. Not even just about actually 30 seconds into it. So we are now in our third quarter. Quarter number third.
Ooh!
And a spectacular drag play by Camille Marsh now.
Yangle,
That
man.
was a nice yangle dangle. And a great play made by Fuse. It sent it up high of Barrett Sharo. And now a pass and a race for the ball. Potentially dangerous play, but the Bruins got their first. Kent tripped up Lilia Cini, and the Bruins are able to clear. As Marsh with this one now. And Marsh will carry it through and ahead. Was blocked and then kept in bounds, not quite, as we'll come back the other way, and Stuart Terry with possession for Kent sends it ahead for a number 6 that is not on the roster, unfortunately. And now here come the Bruins as Kelly is trying to knock that one ahead and then tried to block the pass after her shot was blocked. And Kent is able to stop the Cherry Creek pressure as they'll get ready to take things back the other way. And in and through. Here comes Kent into the offensive zone, but a terrific defensive play by the Bruins in the form of Lilia Cini. And as Michelotti was trying to get back, she gets a defensive stop.
Cini's coming out with some fight. Ooh, sky ball.
And that's going to give the ball back to Kent.
Oh.
And in on through.
Oh.
And the pass is broken up by Ella Pratt, who's able to set it on field. A great play made there by Pratt.
Ben, you already know what I'm going to say. I don't even have to say it. Great defense. Great defense.
And defense so far has been the difference in this one. And a physical play there made is able to get Kent with possession of the ball as they're going to knock it ahead into the circle. And Cherry Creek is able to break that play up and keep possession of the ball.
Ben, I'm just now noticing that there's a second referee on the field.
He's in a black jacket, so you can barely notice.
I mean, the guy in the neon green, yeah, I see him, obviously, but the guy in the back with the black, you know, I just couldn't see him the whole time. He just made that call. I was like, wait, when did he get here?
The story of two different colored jackets. The Bruins with a terrific play as Sand sent that one through the legs of her defender. Here
tweener.
Comes Fuse.
Oh.
Whistle's going to give the ball to Kent. And Sharrow sends that one cross field. And it's knocked ahead by Capoot. As the Bruins try to make a stop, and they do on the Kent pressure that was developing as it comes to the near side for Kelly. So Kelly's going to knock that one ahead. Was looking for, I believe, Sands. Couldn't quite get it there as Kelly blocked that one. Pratt to Kelly. Kelly up to Sands. And that pass was broken up by Marsh, and it's going to go the Sun Devil. Nope, the Bruins' way. So Kelly going to knock that one ahead. So the Bruins, a great tip play made by Fuse to get the ball into some open space. Fuse trying to carry it on in through the circle. And a whistle, a foul coming inside of the circle will get Cherry Creek an insert. Can they capitalize and extend the lead inside 10 minutes to go in the third quarter?
The student section is loving this one, Ben. They're getting a little rowdy down there.
The Bruins know they got an opportunity inbound. Get it come to Pratt. Pratt tipped it. So the Bruins trying to work it around the perimeter. Try to get a shot if they do. Back door. Let's
go! Let's go!
So the Bruins get a great play going around the perimeter, and they get it to go back door. It is 2-0 Bruins.
That was an incredible sequence, Ben.
Cooper, break it down.
I mean, you know, pass, Yangle, Bardowski.
That's what you love to hear. 2-0 lead for the Bruins.
We have Digby and Kelly back in the game as well. Two big-time playmakers for Creek.
So the Bruins are rolling so far to begin this second half. Same story as the first, as Anna Mahoney is going to check back into the game as well.
Creek's feeling dangerous, Ben, I'm telling you.
Did they wake up feeling this way?
I mean, probably.
Cooper, you never like to lose, but that's what this team did do on Monday, and you're never happy when you lose, but a few players on this team were happy for the wake-up call.
Exactly. You know, there are a lot of top teams in every sport, no matter what level it is. You know, for example, Carolina Panthers, Broncos, Super Bowl. Carolina Panthers haven't lost a game the whole year. This was a while ago, by the way.
5, 6, 7 years back, perhaps?
Yeah, but, you know, coming out after a full win season, you think you can just steamroll some of these teams. You got a little bit, you know, a little bit more fire in their heart, a little bit more grit, a little bit more want to win. So that's exactly what Creek is, I feel like they now have, because they got that one loss out of the way, and I don't expect them to have another one the rest of the year.
And Cooper, I think you're going to like where I'm going with this next. If I'm not mistaken, the Broncos' defense is what ultimately won them that game.
Exactly. It was the #1 defense versus the #1 offense, and defense always comes out on top.
The defense dominated the offense on that day, forcing turnovers, scoring points, and that's the same story as the Bruins' terrific play on their defensive end is giving them great success on the offensive end. As a whistle will get the ball to the Sun Devils.
Debatable.
And it looks like they'll have an insert as they try to cut the lead in half. But so far, the Bruins have played very well in these situations, and they're going to try to do the same right here.
We got a little timeout. I believe.
I think Tallulah is trying
her
to shoe.
shoe.
Yeah.
Ben, that's another thing. I don't believe their shoes have cleats.
It doesn't look like it.
So being on such a slippery surface, you know, that could be a big factor.
I thought I was. That's what I thought I was hearing.
Oh.
And in it comes.
Comes the pass. Shot.
Shot is wide to the left. As Litvin diving across. If the shot was on goal, she would have had it. But that's just another stand-up defensive play by Cherry Creek.
Litvin looking like a soccer goalie with these dives. She's all over the place.
She's looking like a Nicholas Novodovsky of the hockey team.
Exactly, Ben, exactly.
Hope Nick's watching at home. And I believe Emma's also coming off a birthday yesterday.
I did not know that, really?
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Emma.
Have a day, Emma Litvin. So here comes an insert chance for Cherry Creek as they march straight downfield, and they have a great chance to capitalize. As it comes to Pratt. Pratt's going to let it rip!
Oh!
And it was blockered away by Kent.
Do we have do we have another insert?
The Bruins will just get to inbound it.
Oh.
Do we have the JV team running around the track?
They got to get warmed up somehow, Ben.
That's tragic. So the Bruins will get to take this one from 25 yards out, but they are going to keep possession in the offensive end. And with the ball in the circle right in front of the net, and Kent Denver able to poke it out of the circle and ultimately will stay inbounds as the Bruins try to dump back in, but Kent trying to steer it the other way. But they cannot, as a whistle will reward the Bruins with the ball. And another whistle will give Kent the ball right back. Inside 5 minutes to go, the final third of the third quarter, and the Bruins are able to block a pass. But a pass blocked straight back. We're looking like pinball now. And after all that, Kent is going to be able to come away with it, but Cherry Creek is going to knock it ahead and keep it on their side of the field momentarily as Marsh, with possession of the ball, is going to knock it ahead for Kelly. And Kristen Kelly, some good defense.
Ooh.
And as she's knocked down to her bottom, Kent, however, is going to get the ball.
Here comes the JV team warming up, Ben.
And the Bruins have a chance. Here they come. Downfield comes
Whoa.
Fuse. Fuse around her defender.
Whoa.
Her defender dropped her stick. Here comes
Whoa.
Fuse.
Whoa.
Oh, just stood up at the circle as Fuse is knocked down to her feet. We have a whistle. And whose ball is it? It is the Sun Devils. Great play there made by the Bruins as it's going to be sent back down to Fuse. As Fuse with a great hit into the circle. And here comes another great opportunity for Cherry Creek.
Ben, with 3 minutes left to go in the third, if they just keep the ball on Kent's side of the field, they it's like in basketball, you know? Four corners. Keep the ball away. Don't let them score. Don't let them get the opportunity.
That's all you have to do. And as the ball comes into Marsh, Marsh shaking and baking around defenders. Marsh's shot is blocked. And Kent will come away with the ball, but Marsh with some excellent moves inside the circle as Kent trying to knock the ball ahead, and they do. They're trying to get some offensive pressure, send this one downfield. Who's going to get there first? It looks like it's going to trickle out of bounds, so the Bruins will get the ball back. And into the game comes Emily Sands as Izzy Assini, that is going to take a little bit of a breather.
Ben, that's another thing we haven't talked about is the two pairs of sisters we have on this team, the Schaufflicks and the Assinis, both making big-time impacts. Like, Ben, I just have to wonder, like, what is their household conversation like? Do you think it gets competitive? You know?
And Cooper, I believe the plot thickens when you take the Mahoneys into effect as well. Right in front! Oh! Just goes through the crease. Just inches away from the goal line. Another great chance for the Bruins. Comes up just barely empty. So this one was knocked way far ahead as the Bruins will try to chase it down, and they do as it comes to, I believe, Lily Assini. And the Bruins knock it through midfield as it comes to Digby.
Oh!
A nice move by Digby. Gets around her defender. Digby approaching the circle, and it's just poked off her stick. A great stand-up defensive play by Kent.
Ben, it might just be the wet field, but a lot of ankles are getting taken this game. A lot of bodies on the field.
As here comes Kent downfield trying to do some same as Abby Jacobson trying to make some plays, and she didn't like that call as we have 40 seconds left to go.
Oh, strike one.
And a shot is saved by Litvin.
God, Litvin having a day. Senior night, making amazing plays.
As Schaufflick trying to knock this one ahead. She does. We have a whistle with 19, now 18 seconds and counting left in the third corner. So if Kent wants to score, they got to do it quick as they have 10 seconds left to do it in this third quarter. But Cherry Creek doesn't look like they're going to be able to let them. Here come the Bruins with 5 seconds left.
Long shot.
Can they get something off? Not quite. And that brings us to the conclusion of quarter number 3. The Bruins add another goal to make it 2-0. And we're getting ready to take our final break of the game. Then we will see it for the remainder of this one on CCSN. getting ready for the fourth quarter. Here comes the Cherry Creek Bruins back with you on the Cherry Creek Sports Network alongside Cooper Katsky and Benjamin Paris. 2-0, the Bruins entering it into the final frame. And Cooper, we just had a fan enter the booth. I didn't really think about it. Are you the Cooper Katsky from A Slice of Life with Cooper Katsky?
I mean, you know, the Cooper Katsky's a little much, but yes, I am from Slice of Life, and you know, I kind of feel like a celebrity now, Ben. You know, it's pretty cool. I'm surprised you didn't want a picture, though. You know, that hurt my heart a little bit.
Or you asked me for a picture, actually. That was one of the most humbling moments of my life. I want a picture with Gus Olinkus over here,
yeah.
Mr. Rutgers.
Gus, you have anything to say?
No, nothing to say.
Gus has nothing to say. He's speechless.
He's speechless at how terrific this Bruins team is playing.
Oh, here, look at that hustle from Digby.
And Digby she's looking like a young Miles Purchase, just speeding down this field. So in just about a minute into the final quarter, the Bruins taking a 2-goal lead into this one, trying to close out the W on senior night. Afternoon, honestly, by the time it's over, then the senior night can begin.
I don't know who's that hustling to the ball, but they're moving.
Looks like it might have been Suka. No, maybe Sands.
Sands. Cassini. Whoop.
Ooh, she's going to get whistled. As Kent trying to take it the other direction, trying to get into the circle. They do. They walk right in. A shot, and the stick hit the turf well behind the ball, so they couldn't get all of that one. And a great clear by the Bruins. Who's going to get there first, as we had a collision at midfield? Trying to chase it down is Fuse.
Almost took out the referee there,
I
Ben.
thought that was going straight into the official.
I'm telling you, Ben, he's looking for attention. The green coat, all hitting him with the ball. It's all adding up now.
I wonder if he wears that outside of field hockey games.
Yeah, probably skiing.
I wonder if he wears that on the slopes. Because that's a bold move.
Ben, you think he skis or snowboards? Be honest with me.
Definitely a skier. I feel like he tried snowboarding, but it didn't work out too well.
I see him as the guy on the bike.
Oh,
With the 2 skis.
So here,
Sorry about that. A little bit off track.
We digress sometimes. As Kent sends this one out of the zone and out of bounds, so the Bruins are going to be able to get this one back. And we're still got a little bit of snow coming into the booth here, but it's barely anything.
It's just a little sprinkle, Ben. I mean, honestly, it just could be coming from the snow around us. The
Could just
wind.
be blowing, yeah.
Yeah. Not too sure, though. Huh, Gus?
Definitely snowing.
Gus thinks it's snowing. Me and Ben don't think it's snowing.
Gus,
Don't think so.
I hear there's a rumor that you were minoring in meteorology at Rutgers.
We'll have to see, but
Undecided.
I hear that meteorology might be in the books.
Ben, we need to keep
That was
on
just
track.
there was just about a goal there.
Gosh. we apologize for
I'm worrying about the weather. This ain't the Cherry Creek Weather Network. Although it could be from time to time. As the Sun Devils come back downfield. And Cherry Creek's going to get the ball back, and they should be able to clear here. And they do. Not quite. Ooh. So pass was looking for Kelly, was intercepted by the Sun Devils, and coming downfield is Mashad. And now coming in is Minor for the Sun Devils, as the Bruins making a great play on the defensive end. Can they send it down? Not quite.
And also checking back in for Creek, we have Izzy Assini, not to be mistaken for Lily Assini.
As the Bruins get across field, who's going to get there first? Tallulah Fuse will. As the Bruins have numbers, Fuse trying to set it on goal, and it's a kick save.
Van Kempen also having a day. Goalie's just showing out.
A great save made there. But the Bruins are going to still have it deep, as we're just about 5 minutes in to this fourth quarter. And Gus has his fourth quarter squats going on. So back in bounds, here come the Bruins as a shot was taken by Marsh.
Ben, I just got to believe that's got to hurt. Those hard balls, taking one off the chest or the hip. I mean, I felt one of those things, and you know, they don't feel good.
Can imagine, Cooper. The shot was in. Believe it was just tipped off the goalie's leg.
Creek ball?
Yeah, it is going to stay with Creek. Last touch by the Sun Devils. As a pass is going to come to Jacobson here on the near side as Jacobson tried to set it on in.
Opportunity.
Ooh, I think that was a terrific shot. So the Sun Devils get it back, and they just get it through midfield. And the Bruins are going to send it back. As the pass comes to Kelly. Kelly's looking for and sends it to Sands as it tips off Sands' sticks. But, oh, she's just going to keep it in bounds. Wow. As Sands to Fuse. Fuse trying to get in. A shot was taken. And looks like it's going to be an insert opportunity. So the Bruins have yet another terrific scoring opportunity coming up. And it comes to Ella Pratt. Pratt rips one just wide of the net.
It was a poor effort by the JV player in the back.
Try to save that one.
Stuck out a foot. It wasn't even close. Come on.
As Kent's going to get the ball rewarded to them, and a blocked pass by the Bruins. Emily Sands battling for it, and Sands is going to come away with it, but a whistle will get the ball back to the Sun Devils' possession.
And Ben, just wanted to mention, we actually have a Kent-Denver student section now. 3 students from Kent have showed up for the game. Do not seem to be paying attention, but at least they're here.
Sometimes numbers mean a lot more than you think. 1 is not the loneliest number. 3 is. As this pass looking for Marsh. Marsh battling for it. I got a feeling she might get a card here. Yeah, Marsh, no, she's not even looking. She's running off the field.
Green card. Huh.
So Marsh gets carded.
If you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen, Ben. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying for sure. So we're now inside 7 minutes as Kent sent a long pass downfield. Ella Pratt there for the Bruins.
Oh,
she's knocked out. Card.
Nothing. Ben, I'm not sure about that one.
That was from behind.
There should have been some call there.
Wow. After what we just saw on the other end, I would have expected a card.
I know. Ben, the guy, the referee in the green jacket is looking for attention. I'm telling you. The black guy, he's just been hanging out, you know? Apologies. The guy in the black jacket. Black jacket. Apologies.
So it looks like the Sun Devils now have an insert opportunity. And the Devils fans trying to fire them up. And in it comes. The Bruins have played spectacularly on these today. And a shot is another save with Litvin. This time it was a stick save.
Student section loving that one, Ben.
MVP chance for Litvin. Wow, she's played so well. So the Bruins will send it to Jacobson on the near side. Jacobson chips it around her defenders, but it's still going to be taken away. Jacobson's going to get the steal, actually, and it's going to come on out of bounds. So Kent will get the ball. As Terry takes this one. And we have a whistle that will keep it with the Sun Devils. And another one. And now as we get ready to restart play, inside the final 5 minutes, and a whistle is going to award Kent an insert.
Kent's knocking at the door here, Ben.
Can they capitalize on yet another opportunity as it comes to the stick of Charo? She shoots, it's off the post! And it's going Cherry Creek's way, wow!
Wow. Wow, Ben.
They cannot solve these Bruins.
Oh,
Oh, I think the official pointed the wrong way.
missed call.
That's his bad. So the ball's actually is going to stay with Kent, and they're going to have another insert after all of that.
I'm a little confused, Ben, I'm going to be honest.
Initially pointed Cherry Creek's way, but that is not where the ball has gone.
Uh-oh.
So here comes another insert from Kent with inside 4 minutes to go. So it comes to Charo. And it's poked away by the Bruins.
Hustle play, but I cannot see the number.
And they're able to clear. Cherry Creek has played so well defensively, Cooper.
Defense wins. Sorry, defense wins championships. Offense wins games. So this Creek team has a bright future if we're just getting a glimpse of what they've got in store for us tonight.
And they have been in it since the beginning, and looks like we got another insert coming up. Inside 3 to go.
And may we add, the sun is starting to come out now, but the snow is also picking up. So
Go figure. Another inbound play. As it's down low, it was blocked by Litvin. Rebound,
Oh.
saved at the goal line. It's Camille Marsh coming up with the play of the
Great
game
play
so
by
far.
Marsh. Oh!
Oh, and a whistle. A whistle coming for the near side will give the ball to the Sun Devils, but after Litvin made a spectacular save, a rebounded shot was saved by none other than Camille Marsh. So the Bruins defense has played spectacular. So we have yet another insert coming. So inside the last 90 seconds to go. Kent with another insert chance as they send it to the top of the circle. Shot is on!
Great shot.
Saved by Litvin!
Litvin.
Another
Have a day.
shot!
Oh,
Knocked down!
Another block.
Saved! And an insert coming. Emma Litvin is standing on her head, coming up with all of the stops. As there's 1 final minute left in regulation, a shot is wide to the right.
Ben, I think this game's just about over. Kent got a little bit of momentum here at the end, but they just can't capitalize.
They have yet another insert coming. Inside 40 seconds to go in this one. .40 seconds left as the ball is sent to the near side. A shot knocked down by the Bruins. Litvin's there.
Another insert.
After all of that.
Ben,
this is like 4 or 5 in a row, and the Bruins are just playing spectacular. 15 more seconds to do this one. Let's see if they even get it off. This one's going to be a penalty shot. But looks like time's going to expire, so I don't think it should matter. We're still going to be awarded the penalty shot.
Let's see.
Emma Litvin will have to earn her shutout right here. The shot's going to be taken by Barrett Sharo. Saved by Litvin! The Bruins
Great play by Litvin!
What a save by Litvin!
MVP, Ben.
And as the team will rush onto the field, the Bruins win it in a shutout.
What do we have here?
What is this? Teams being sent back to their bench.
I'm a little confused. Time has expired. What?
What's going on here? The Bruins might
I
have to send it on down.
Yeah.
I think this should do it. The clock has 000. And I don't know what we're waiting
what's going on, man.
The officials are going to meet now, so I'm going to try to get my microphone untangled.
And on behalf of the Cherry Creek Sports Network, we just would like to thank you guys for joining us tonight. And my first broadcast, along with Ben Paris's millionth broadcast. Oh, Ben, you got to go under. We're having some technical difficulties with the mic right now, so sorry for all the weird audible noises. Ben, give me it. You got to get. There you go. 100%. Bro, is that mine? No way. Bro, which is. Are we still on? Oh. Well, for two kids in accelerated math, we can figure out how to untangle a headset. So
we're good now. We have fixed it. The officials are talking. Well, maybe. Did we figure out? Yes, there we go. I think it's over.
I'm a little confused. Are they stalling?
The clock is at 0. That's just a fact.
Regardless, there's no way for them to come back.
What are we waiting for?
10 seconds.
Okay, we're going to put 10 seconds on the clock. I think it's the Bruins' ball. They're trying to tell us that. We don't run the scoreboard, unfortunately.
Ben, do you have any idea why they're adding another 10 seconds onto the clock?
I don't. All I know. Wait, are we taking another penalty shot here?
Ben, this doesn't make any sense.
Okay, somehow the Sun Devils are getting another shot. I don't know about this. I really don't know about this. There's 10 seconds left. And here we go.
The shot.
Yeah! Another save! No goal! It's
It doesn't matter.
net!
It doesn't matter.
So
But wait. But there's still 10
there's
seconds,
10
on,
seconds
the clock.
on the clock. What's going on
here?
here?
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, so now there's 10 seconds left.
Ben,
Litvin has made 2 spectacular penalty saves.
I mean, if some of these saves don't show that she's the MVP from tonight, then I don't know what does. Ben.
Will she be hearing from Cooper Katsky post-game?
I mean, slice of life, Litvin combo.
That
have
might
to
just
happen.
be it.
Oh,
Emma
Are they
Litvin might
gonna-
get the
are they
post-game
gonna-
interview. Can the Bruins do it with 3 seconds left? Get the shot off!
oh,
Oh, they would have had it for sure. Well, that will do it. From the Stutler Bowl, Emma Litvin plays probably the game of her life and gets the shutout on senior night as the Cherry Creek Bruins win the final game of the regular season by a final score of 2-0. For my entire crew this afternoon, Gus Zelinkus on the camera, Matt Weiss was here earlier, and for Cooper Katsky, I'm Benjamin Paris.
And
Thanks for tuning in to the Cherry Creek Sports Network. Cooper, take it away.
We'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you next time.